My name is Geoff McKim, and I'm a Democratic candidate for Monroe County Council. I've lived in Monroe County for 23 years, and I work for an employee-owned engineering services company in downtown Bloomington, where I consult for the National Park Service on e-government and government efficiency issues. I'm also active in many community organizations around the area, including the Friends of the Library, the Monroe County Solid Waste Management District Citizens Advisory Committee, and the Lotus Festival. I want to bring my experience, energy, and commitment to bear in serving the citizens of Monroe County on the council. Let me talk for a moment about the county council. The council is the county's fiscal body, which means that the council appropriates money and passes budgets for all the functions of county government. Ultimately, the power that the council has is the power of the purse, which is why everything that we candidates for council talk about ultimately needs to come down to fiscal policy. And fiscal policy is all about setting priorities. Every time you allocate a dollar, you're making a policy decision. Which programs to fund and which not to fund. Which services are deemed essential and which are not. I take this responsibility of the power of the purse very seriously, and I will work to ensure that the budget of Monroe County reflects the values of its citizens. As a council member, protecting the solvency of county government and providing essential government services will be my top priorities. But we can do more. I will support a prosperous local economy. The county needs responsible economic policies that favor locally owned small businesses. This includes funding for organizations like the Small Business Development Center that support entrepreneurs who want to start new businesses. It means reforming county purchasing policies to ensure that when the county buys things, it looks locally first. It means holding the line on tax abatements for out-of-town companies. And it means wise land use decisions that ensure that we don't continue to lose farmland to suburban sprawl. Most importantly, this means that our fiscal priorities must be aimed at preserving the high quality of life that makes this such a great place to live and work. Second, I will work to create a revenue-generating stormwater utility. Recent changes to Indiana's property tax laws means that local government has to think creatively about ensuring the continuity of local government services. A stormwater utility can provide an ongoing revenue stream to protect the quality of our lakes and streams and protect citizens from stormwater damage while taking some of the pressure off of property taxes. Most importantly, it can make sure that each of us pay our fair share of the costs of development, even tax-exempt properties, even tax-abated properties, even properties in a TIF district. Third, I will work for a more energy-efficient county infrastructure that looks to the future rather than the past. This means supporting initiatives that allow both citizens and government to be less dependent on cars and petroleum-based energy. These initiatives can be small, like providing microgrants to county departments and employees out of the council's Community Development Fund for energy-saving initiatives. And they can also be large, like working to fund the county's alternative transportation plan. Finally, I'd like to talk about the role of a council member. In the coming years, the county council must assume new responsibilities. The new state property tax law places an overall cap on all the units of local government, county, city, library, and schools. If one of them overspends, the rest will face involuntary cuts. The county council must coordinate the budget process across units of government to make sure we meet all of the community's needs responsibly and equitably. More than ever then, a council member must be both a watchdog and a problem solver, to watch the taxpayers' money carefully, but also to be creative, collaborative, and collegial. As a council member, I will consider it my responsibility to work closely with department heads, with other council members, with the commissioners, and with other units of government to figure out together how to fund the services our community needs. The choices we make over the next few years could have major consequences for the future of Monroe County. We can't just drift along doing the same old thing the same old way, but with careful planning, we can make the most of our community's strengths. Again, my name is Geoff McKim, and I believe that I have the experience, energy, and commitment necessary to serve you on the council. I ask for your support on November 4th. Thank you very much.